Hey, what's up guys, it's Will. I'm gonna be talking about piracy today. So I'm gonna be talking about the ethical side of piracy today, whether or not pirating music online or other forms of pirating is right or wrong, and whether we can morally justify pirating. I'm not really gonna go into too much into the political side, or I know the Stop Online Piracy Act was big last year, so I'm not gonna go into that too much. Stealing is defined as taking and claiming an item without the permission of the owner. How does this relate to piracy? When someone thinks about stealing, they don't usually think about, say, stealing content, stealing music, stealing film, stealing digital media. Usually when you think about stealing, you're thinking about, oh, a kid took an iPod from another kid. A robber went into a bank and stole a bunch of cash. That's what comes to your head when you think about stealing. But stealing can take several different forms, whether it includes downloading someone's content, someone's form of art, which is music, online. It can also include downloading applications online, downloading films, videos, television programs, or for that matter, any other form of media. When you go into a store, say Walmart or Target, or any other store for that matter, you wouldn't just take a CD or a video off the shelf and take that home, start watching the movie, start downloading the CD to your computer. You would never do something like that. So why is it okay for you to take a CD out from the library, download that music that the owner spent hours creating, and just download that to your computer for your own personal enjoyment? That's what I used to do, and I'm here today to tell you why I don't think that's right anymore. I would say the most common type of piracy is downloading music online, but some other common types of piracy include downloading films, videos, TV shows, movies. Another type of piracy would be downloading software or applications. Piracy has been around for centuries. Ever since Johannes Gutenberg invented the printing press in 1450, pirating has been going on. Pirating music has also been going on for decades. In the 1970s, when albums and records were around, people would often convert those albums into audio cassette tapes. They would then distribute these audio cassette tapes to their friends and family. So there are tons of different pros and cons in regards to piracy. Some pros include the musician gets their name advertised and their name gets out to tons of different people that it might not normally get out to. It's a pro for the people that download the music because they don't have to pay anything for it. One of the biggest cons is that you can't support the artist when you pirate music. The human race tends to justify everything we do. With pirating, this is no exception. Record labels and musicians can't grow and continue to develop their music if they're not getting a decent amount of income. It's really sad, because music is one of those things that's like an art. It's truly genuine. You can't really replace that person's individuality, and you can't replace that genuine originality that comes with each individual artist. A few years back, when I usually thought about pirating, I would think about big time artists like Jay-Z or Beyonce, and I would say to myself, how are these guys gonna get hurt if I pirate one or two of their songs? This can't really hurt them. They're already multi-millionaires who make tons of money every year. How is pirating one or two of their songs really gonna affect their net worth or their way of life? That's what I thought to myself. I dug deeper into the issue. One of the things that I realized was that some of the music I love comes from independent artists who have very low annual incomes and who are surviving based on the little revenue that they do get. When I realized that if I don't support these people, if the collective group of people who listen to their music doesn't support these independent artists, then they're not gonna be able to continue producing it. I realized that, wow, it is important that I do buy these people's music on iTunes, that I do give my... So when you think about the independent artists that are getting hurt, the musicians that are just surviving and just getting by, compared to the Jay-Z's and the Beyoncé's, you actually think that my supporting of these people will truly help them to continue to do what they love, and that's make music. We have to make everyone held viable for their own online piracy. I know this is going to offend some of you who are watching this video right now, but every time you pirate music, you are hurting someone. There needs to be more people who stand for the creators, because we're just soaking in what they have created. We need to stand for them, because without them, we can't truly enjoy music, movies, software, applications, videos. We can't enjoy that. Willing to pay a fair price that the creator and the user come to an agreement on, then we shouldn't be able to use their content. In conclusion, I think the golden rule wins out in the piracy argument. I think treating others how you would want to be treated is what's most important here.